Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today is a video that I actually haven't done before, but it has been done plenty of times on YouTube, so it's not my idea. But when we moved house last year, I became very aware of just how much makeup I actually own, and it's a lot. More than I need. A lot of it I've opened, used once or twice, liked, but then liked other stuff more because I've tried other stuff, and it's just sat in my Alex drawers. So this year I have made a conscious effort. I know we're only February, but I have bought only 2 pieces of makeup since February, since Christmas, which is good for me. For some people they'll be like, well, that's already like broken the rules kind of thing. But my thing this year is going to be that I need to use up as much. Obviously some of it will have to wait until summer, until I've got a bit more colour and things like that, but I want to use up as much of the products that are sat there open, because otherwise they're just going to go to waste. They're going to go past the sell by date, they're going to go off, and a lot of the products I do actually like, and I don't want that to happen because I do like them and I don't want them to go off. And 2, it's just a waste. And yeah, so I've made a conscious effort. So what I'm going to do, hopefully at the end of each month, I'm going to sit down with you all and I'm going to share my empties, which I know a lot of people do this in like their favourites and things like that, but I'm going to share my empties with you. Sometimes it might be just makeup, it might be skincare, it could be hair care related. My hair care is a little harder to keep a track of, because a lot of my hair care, like hairspray and things like that, is like daily stuff, but a lot of my hair care stuff I use not only for myself but for clients as well, so that might be a little harder, but I will like slot in my favourites every now and again. But so today is the 4th of February, and since January I have a few empties. I'm impressed. A lot of it isn't like I've started something new and emptied it in a month. A lot of it is things that either I had, as you will see, multiples open, different shades of, or just the fact that they were running out. So we'll start with skincare, because we've got 2 items of skincare and then the rest is makeup. So skincare, the first empty is some Garnier Micellar Water. It's the Pure Active one. This was the first time I tried this one, and it is actually a makeup remover for all of the face, even the eyes, which is a good thing. Oh, actually there's a tiny amount left. I'll be able to get that out in the morning. But I do actually quite like this. It is supposed to be good for like blemish prone skin and things like that, and I can't say I notice a massive difference, but my skin has been very good of lately, apart from it being very dry. So I didn't repurchase this one. I probably will in the future, but my Superdrug doesn't always stock this one, so the one that I picked up this time was this one, which is the oil infused one, just because it's more for dry skin, and I'm just hoping that it will help. As you can see, I've probably used sort of a quarter of the bottle already there. But yeah, that is my first empty. My second empty is a daily use, and it is my Revolution 2% hyaluronic acid. This is empty to the point that I literally was tipping the bottle upside down or like trying to shake out all of the excess. It is empty. It's completely gone, and I have my new one here, which I have already started. This one I use morning and night. Obviously I don't use it when I use a sheet mask, because that it is pretty much the same thing that's in your sheet masks. But I have only, or should I say I did only purchase 2 of those last year. So they pretty much last 5 to 6 months, depending on how much you use and how often you use it. But yeah, I purchased one in January and then one probably around the middle of the year, and it ran out just at the beginning of January, because like I say, I went out and bought a new one. So that is the skincare for now. I'm getting low on some of my other stuff, so there might be some skincare in next month's video, but for now let's move on to makeup. So I have 2 foundations here, and they are the same foundation, but they are in a different shade. So we have Revolution Conceal and Define in F2, which is the wrong shade for me, but I've used it to use it up. And then Revolution 3.5, which is a closer shade match to me, and I have literally been like scraping around the bottles to get as much out of possible. As I said, I would normally not go out and buy something new, even though I love these are my go-to everyday foundations, but Chris did buy me a new replacement for Christmas, so I haven't opened that one yet, because like I said, I do want to use up some of my other foundations, but I have already got a repurchase of that in 3.5, so yeah, I have gone through two foundations. Now, I have a problem when it comes to concealer. I'm terrible. I have a drawer that when I know I'm starting to get low on my favourite concealer, as we all probably do, I go out and buy a replacement. It gets put in the same drawer. Because unlike some people, I don't have a makeup bag, I just have everything in my drawers, so I don't have separates. So I tend to pick up the wrong concealer or the new concealer, and then I have other concealer. I have half empty concealers that get left in the drawer. So I have gone through used up the last of 2 bottles of Collection Lasting Perfection in Extra Fair, which is my daily use one that I use when I'm wearing foundation to give myself a nice bright under eye, because that is the look that I like. The one thing that I do say about these is they do not, like you can't, I mean, like this one, it was this one. As you can see, it looks awful, but I tried to pull out the stopper from the inside. Doesn't work. On the Conceal and Define, the Revolution ones, you can actually pull out the stopper and get all that excess product out, but these ones can't. So I've got a feeling there's excess product up here that I can't get to, but there's nothing I can do about that. So I had 2 in Extra Fair, and then I had 1 in Fair, which is the shade that I use day to day, like on a weekend when I'm not wearing makeup, or I'm doing a no makeup just to cover up like some of these blemishes and scarring, and just even out my skin tone in general. And like I said, that is another one that I bought a fresh bottle of and just picked up the wrong one out of the drawer, so that is another one that has been used up. And the final thing for this month's Empties is my Mascara Revolution from Revolution. I love this mascara. Haven't been out and bought another one. One, because when I was going to order it, it was out of stock. This was last year. This was before Christmas. But 2, because I've got so many mascaras that I need to use up Whether I like them or not will remain to be seen, because I'm quite picky when it comes to mascara. I like my lashes to look a certain way, but this is gone and will be going in the bin. And the reason I'm mainly filming this today, one, because like I said, it's a January empties, but two, my recycling comes tomorrow, and all of this can go in my recycling. Whether it's plastic, cardboard, glass, it can all go in recycling, so I need to get that done today. But that is this month's empties. Are you doing anything like this this year? Are you trying to use up, another thing actually that I've been trying to use up is candles. Chris tells me I have a little obsession with candles. It's only half a cupboard. But no, actually since Christmas I have used up 3 candles. 3 of the medium, this size Yankee candle. I have used up 3 of these since Christmas. This is the one that I have in here. I forgot to light it. It is apple and pomegranate. It smells really, really nice actually. But I have used up 3 of those, so that's something else to add to my list. But like I said, I'm just very conscious of, one, how much we have in this house. There's only 2 of us and a cat that live here, and there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that we don't technically need day to day that we could scale down on, like candles and makeup and skincare, and a lot of that is me. So over the next 12 months, however long it takes me, I am going to scale back a bit. Eyeshadow palettes probably aren't going to be scaled back too much, because obviously eyeshadow takes a long time to go through, and like face powders, palettes and things like that probably are going to be less sort of shown in these kinds of videos, just because powders are a lot harder to get through than liquids are, or for me they are anyway. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and give me some support for this year. I will still be doing the odd testing makeup video, but like I said, I am going to try and cut down on my consumption of makeup and my purchasing of makeup, because we don't need this much. We do, but technically we don't. But there will, I'm going to say there probably, now there will be an exciting video coming probably within, I would say by the end of February, a little trip announcement that me and Chris have planned. We are just working out the finer details now and making sure we can get it off work. But yeah, I will be filling you in on that. It's only a short trip because we have other things planned this year for the house. Chris wants a car, so we're only doing a short trip, but I will take you along, and I will also fill you in on that when we know the whole details and everything. So hope you enjoyed. Like I said, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!